I'm Cynthia Ruth. In this video, I will share with you ways to encourage your child to assimilate and deal with tough times with play. Also, don't miss my bonus tip at the end of this video. So let's get right to it. Welcome to Ruth Straight Talk, the channel designed to help teachers, parents, and students live fuller lives, become lifelong learners, and grow into the awesome human beings you were designed to be. Kids use play as a means of dealing with difficulties. One parent noted, "Last week when I called my kids down for breakfast, they didn't want to come. They had pulled out all their stuffed animals and were completely absorbed in pretend play. So I brought up some food and listened in." The kindergartner said, "Bad news. Every watering hole is dried up. But we must never give up." The 8-year-old said, "First we must rest. We haven't slept in 5 weeks." The kindergartner responded, "Okay, a 1-hour nap, but then we must move on before we lose any more animals." The play continued for hours. At one point, I overheard them talking about a group of lost ones, assorted animals who had survived earthquakes, volcanoes, and other catastrophes. One bunny doctor cared for the whole group. They also had an empathist owl. You know, Mommy, the one who makes you feel better when you're sad. The story finally ended, the animals embarking on a journey to find a beautiful and safe new home. Number 1, the protective power of play. Child development experts tell us that play is an essential part of childhood. It's not frivolous. It's not an extra. Play supports the kids' cognitive, social, emotional, and character development. It strengthens their language and executive functioning skills, and it strengthens their emotional bonds to the people that they play with. In this global health crisis, here's what parents need to know. When children experience stress and adversity, play becomes more important than ever. Pretend play is a key way children process emotions and events, and researchers have found that the joy children experience when they play with their caregivers helps them to regulate their brain's stress response. Making time for play can help our children navigate stress, experience joy, and build resilience. So, what are the things that playtime must include? A. Playtime must be unstructured. Sometimes the best thing parents can do is to get out of the way and let kids run their imagination. A few dress-up clothes, a couple of stuffed animals, some random sticks in the backyard, or a big empty box can turn into just about anything. Some kids like to build storylines from books, movies, or TV shows. They might join the Crack Brothers on an animal adventure, become an old squad detective, or travel to a place featured on Let's Go Luna. When they have space and downtime, choose their own storylines. Kids can tap into their imagination and internal world, working through ideas and situations that they find confusing, exciting, funny, or even compelling. B. Playtime should be with caregivers. When kids play with their parents, it strengthens their family bond and relieves tension and anxiety. According to researchers, this kind of play can help build a safe, stable, and nurturing relationship that buffers against toxic stress. A child psychologist, Katie Hurley, points out, play is how kids connect at all ages. It's the reason why teenagers will say, "Dad, would you like to shoot hoops with me?" And it's a great stress relief for adults too. Follow your child's lead in play and perhaps introduce them to a few of your favorite games as well. The bonus tip: play and learning. Play and learning cannot be divided during the earliest years because as children are finding out about what things do when they touch them and what they can do when they're sitting, crawling, cruising, climbing, standing, reaching, pulling, or pushing, and so on, they're also gaining mastery and control of their bodies. So play is learning. At the same time, the sounds and the words and gestures that they have experienced in interacting with others helps babies to understand ways to relating to others. And whilst they still have a great deal of fun blowing raspberries or squealing with delight when somebody plays peekaboo with them, they have also begun to learn social and emotional skills which will help their development as human beings. I remember the words from Fred Rogers, which says, "Play is often talked about as if it was a relief from serious learning. But for children, play is serious learning." So there you have it, ways in which kids can use play. Thank you so much for visiting with us at ruthstraighttalk.com. If this video has helped you, please like us and leave us a comment at the bottom of the screen. And please subscribe to my channel for more great videos like this one. Until next time, happy learning and goodbye.